Now, one of the great things about the Motive Integrated Operations Platform is that all of your data is in one system. Everything about your drivers, your vehicles, your equipment, and your fleet-related spend in the same exact place. But with so much data, how do you extract signal from the noise? How do you get insights when you're overwhelmed with the volume of data? Today, we provide you with reports to help you make sense of this. But what if you want to do a complex join across data sets? A simple question like, who are my highest risk drivers who also waste the most fuel is surprisingly hard to answer today. We try to provide you with the API and Motive Data Bridge to get your data into your BI system so you can crunch it yourself. But that requires technical resources and energy that many of you don't have or simply can't wait for. For the past 18 months, we have been working hard to solve this problem for you. Motive Analytics is the answer, and Emily is going to show us exactly how it works.
Thank you. As Shoaib mentioned, businesses are generating more data than ever, yet managing it effectively often remains a challenge. Fleets struggle to transform vast amounts of data into meaningful insights efficiently. A simple question can take weeks or even months to answer. In the last 12 months alone, teams spent over 14 million hours analyzing reports within the Motive platform, highlighting the immense demand for better, quicker ways to turn data into action. And we know that deep analysis can be slow, manual, and inefficient. Tina Smith from Helios Technology shared that verifying timesheet data for about 200 technicians can take up to 9 hours, relying heavily on accurate time logging and the absence of user error. This type of analysis simply isn't sustainable. And what about the questions you haven't had the time to answer? We know it's a constant struggle. While new insights and data emerge, finding the time to explore and act on them is often another story. The reality is, many of the critical questions you have often go unanswered simply because of time constraints. That's why today, we're introducing a new way forward. No matter the question, we want you to be able to get answers quickly, easily, and on your own terms. Imagine if instead of searching across platforms and tools, you could get the insights you need in a single unified place. With Motive Analytics, we're putting the power of data back in your hands. Now you can build, customize, and access reports in seconds with no hassle. Let's dive into a few of the key features of this powerful new product. First and foremost, our goal is to make data work for you, not just those with an analytics background. With this feature, you can easily build custom reports using just a few keywords and clicks. This empowers you to get the insights you need when you need them without delays or complexity. And at Motive, we don't just provide data, we empower you to take action. With just a few clicks, you can filter and drill down into specific insights, like identifying the regions with the highest cell phone safety events, and quickly turn a high-level data plan into a focused plan moving forward. Thank you. And lastly, you can consolidate all of your cross-platform insights into single unified dashboards. Everything you need is right here, allowing you to make faster, more informed decisions with ease. With Motive Analytics, we've transformed the reporting experience. What once took hours or even days can now be done in seconds, all within one platform. And the impact is already being felt. Teams like FedEx Freight are seeing a dramatic reduction in the time spent sifting through data, with clearer visibility into performance and opportunity areas. But what if it could be even easier? Imagine simply asking a question or stating what you need and having AI handle the rest? Well, I'm thrilled to introduce the latest addition to Motive Analytics, natural language reporting. This new feature uses cutting-edge AI to turn your questions into powerful insights and reports. No need to know the data sets or technical terms. Simply ask a question the way that you would naturally speak, and the AI takes care of the heavy lifting. Whether you're asking simple questions or really trying to dive deep into the data, all you have to do is start the conversation. So let's see it in action. Our AI understands your questions and instantly pulls data from across the platform to generate insights. Let's start with a simple question. How is my fleet's driving distance trending over the last 3 months? And in seconds, the AI shows us that our fleet drove 2.4 million miles in the month of March. That's a roughly 30% increase from February. This kind of insight isn't just about presenting data. It's about getting you the answers you need right when you need them with easy-to-understand visuals. So that 30% spike has got me curious. How does this compare to our longer-term trend? Let's ask, how does this compare to the distance driven over the last 12 months? In seconds, the AI instantly generates a month-over-month bar chart. As you can see, our mileage has started to trend upward again, likely due to our expanding fleet. It also calls out a seasonal pattern. Our busiest months are June through September. And this is great intel for planning ahead, as we can anticipate the high demand season and adjust resources accordingly. So, as we head into our busy season, I'm curious, are we in a good position when it comes to vehicle utilization? Let's ask, what is my utilization rate by state over the last 12 months? The AI quickly pulls up a map showing utilization rates based on driving time versus total engine on time. We see that most of my states in my Southeast region are performing fairly well, within that 60 to 70% utilization range. But Georgia stands out with the lowest score, around 45% utilization, indicating there's room to optimize further. This helps us quickly spot where we can improve efficiency and reduce unnecessary costs. Let's dig even deeper. Maybe we want to understand where exactly in Georgia are we seeing low utilization? With that question, the AI returns a ranked table of locations. We can see that Athens and Savannah are flagged in red with the lowest utilization, followed by Macon, Augusta, and Atlanta. And this level of granularity helps us pinpoint exactly where we're leaving value on the table. Whether it's underused vehicles or inefficient routes, we can now prioritize where to investigate and take action. Okay, so utilization is a problem. But what does that actually mean for our bottom line? Let's ask, how is poor utilization impacting my costs? The AI surfaces two clear takeaways. First, excessive idling is driving up both fuel and maintenance expenses across all locations. And second, in Macon, there's a spike in suspicious transaction alerts, indicating possible fuel card misuse or fraud. What's powerful here is this insight gives us something concrete to act on. Not only can we target idling behavior to reduce costs, but we can now proactively investigate the fuel spend anomalies before they become a bigger issue. Let's narrow the lens even more. Maybe I want to understand which drivers are impacting costs the most due to poor utilization. We started with a high-level question around fleet utilization. And in just a few steps, we've narrowed it down to a targeted list where we can see which drivers we can coach to make the greatest impact. This AI provides this rank list, making it easy to pinpoint who to coach, where to focus our efforts, and how to improve efficiency across the board. Let's quickly recap all of what we've uncovered today. In just a few questions, AI gave us a clear view of fleet activity, miles driven, trending over time, and the locations and drivers that need our attention. Based on these insights, our next steps are clear. First, we'll reallocate underutilized vehicles to optimize our fleet. Second, we'll investigate some of the fuel spend anomalies, especially in locations like Macon, where suspicious activity has been surfaced. And lastly, we'll coach poor-performing drivers to improve efficiency and reduce costs. But this is just the beginning. With natural language reporting, there are countless ways to keep uncovering valuable insights. Whether it's diving deeper into motive card transactions or asking similar questions and running through the same exercise at the asset level, or even identifying some of your top performing drivers and locations to understand and try and replicate that success across your teams. AI is here to surface the answers you need faster than ever. Earlier, we highlighted how data is being generated across every Motive product and how that data footprint is expanding fast. Now, with Motive Analytics as the unified layer across all of our products, we're bringing that data together in one place. No more jumping between tools or scanning through static reports. With Motive Analytics, you have the power to build, customize, and access the dynamic insights you need instantly. We're so excited for you to experience data in an entirely new way. We'd love to dive deeper and give you a closer look. Join us at the Motive Analytics breakout session and our booth for an in-depth demo and to see firsthand how data-driven insights can transform your business. Thank you. Back to you, Shoaib.
How cool is that? The ability to simply ask questions and get answers from your data is going to empower every single person in your organization to take actions and drive insights. We can't wait to get Motive Analytics in your hands here soon.